Hello guys, and welcome to my very first Minecraft tutorial on the Redstone basics. Now today I'm going to tell you about all the devices that power Redstone and Redstone devices, and also all the devices that can be powered by Redstone. I'll also eventually go into some short circuitry notes. But to start off with, you've got your buttons, which you can right click to turn on. However, note, they will not stay on permanently, they will go on for a little bit and then turn back off. Whereas here you've got your switches or levers, and they can be toggled permanently off so there is no current, or permanently on so there is current, and they will not stop the current. Then you'll move on to pressure plates, and you've got two types of pressure plates. You've got the wooden and the stone. Now the difference being, you can place an item on a wooden pressure plate and it will stay on so long as the item is on it. Whereas if you place an item on a stone pressure plate, it will not turn on. And you can also power both by standing on them. Either yourself, another person, or a mob of some sort can activate it by standing on it. And they'll only be activated so long as someone or something is standing on it. Then you'll move on to detector rails, and these can be power Redstone and Redstone devices so long as there is an empty minecart, a minecart with someone in it, a storage minecart, or a furnace minecart going over the top of them. So if I move this straight onto that, you'll notice it will turn on, and it will stay on so long as the minecart's on it. Sorry about that. But as soon as I move it off, the redstone current becomes... Sorry about that guys, it turns off. You can also power redstone permanently with a redstone torch. There is also a new thing added in 1.3, I believe, and that's tripwire. Now tripwire is basically two tripwire hooks on blocks and then string in the middle. So you just place the string on the ground. As soon as that string is crossed, it will send a redstone current, and that will stay on. So it's basically like a pressure plate, except it's just string. And it will take the power to whatever the block, a space next to the block that the tripwire is sitting on, or underneath the block that the tripwire is sitting on. You can also power any redstone device or redstone dust with a lever, or pressure plates, detector rails, or tripwire, so long as the redstone or redstone device is directly underneath, like that. So you've got there, then up here you've got your pressure plate, and it's staying on. Now we'll move on to all the things that can be powered by redstone. First of all, you've got your note block, whoops, TNT, dispensers, redstone lamps, sticky pistons, normal pistons, iron doors, wooden doors, redstone torches, surprisingly, detector rails, and redstone dust. Now all of these can be powered by redstone. Now I'll move over here. Now over here I've got the simple circuitry that all good Minecrafter needs to know. So what you need to know is basically no device can be powered unless it's got a direct source. So I'll turn this on and show you these two pistons. So as you can see, these two pistons are both on because that one's got a direct source from a repeater and that one's got a direct source from the redstone. However, if I do this, you'll note that that piston turns off because it no longer has the redstone power going directly into it. However, if I do this, it now has the power and now it's going on. And also, if I turn this off, destroy that, and now place one here, both will shut off because they no longer have a direct power source going into either of them. So you need to watch out for that when you're designing whatever you're designing. Another thing is, with the redstone torches can activate any device so long as it is above or next to the redstone torch. So as you can see, I've got a piston here, and I've got a piston above it, and they're both on now, but as soon as I destroy this, they're both off. I'll place it back, and they're both on. Now you've also got some other more complicated circuitry. It's not completely complicated, but it is a bit trickier. First of all, you've got your blocks. So you can place, so long as you've got a direct current flowing into a block, or underneath a block, as seen here, it will be powered. The device on the other side will be powered. So as you can see, there is a direct power source going into this. Well, not at the moment, but there will be. And because there's no longer power source, that is turned on, and the iron door is shut off. However, if I turn this on, the redstone torch turns off, which is called an inverter. See, there's a direct power source going in, and the iron door opens as there is a direct power source going in. Now, it doesn't only work for that, it also works for blocks above. For example, I've got a power source underneath this block, and that is turning off that redstone torch. However, as you see, I've got a direct power source going into the block. I will turn this back on. Now the direct power source is going in, that torch is turning off, and the above torch is turning on. So that's that, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, hope you've learned something, and you now know the basics of redstone in Minecraft. And if that was too complicated, please let me know, and I'll try to make a simpler tutorial and help you guys out as much as I can. So thanks for watching, and see you guys later.